Hey everyone, this is Laura from Lime & Joy, and we're going to go ahead and finish up the month of October with cash stuffing my last paychecks. Let's get into it. Hi everyone, this is Laura from Lime & Joy. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a wife, a medical coder, and a mom of 6, and I'm on a journey to become debt-free and break generational cycles of debt so the next generation can live and give like they were meant to. So if I interest you or you need tips or tricks and some encouragement along the way, then you found the right place. Go ahead, subscribe, as I do cash stuffing every Friday. And I also do tips and tricks at the beginning of the week to hopefully keep you on the path of budgeting and becoming debt-free and building your wealth. All right, let's go ahead and count this cash and see how much we're working with today. For 20s, we have 20, 40, 60, 240 in 20s. And for those of you that are new around here, this is after I pay my bills. So all my bills are paid online, and my groceries and gasoline are also left in the bank. All cash stuffers do it a little bit differently. This is how I do it because I get the most bang for my buck doing it this way. For 10s, I have 10, 20, 80 and 10s. And it's mostly because I use eMeals, Fetch, and Ibotta as a combination to order my groceries and do Walmart pickup. That way that I don't spend extra money in the grocery store by impulse buying, and I make money back on my purchases. I just cashed out of a Fetch reward, making $50, and that goes towards my Amazon gift card for Christmas. So there's always ways to kind of capitalize your money and where you're spending it. For 5s, let's see what we got. 5, 10, 40, and 5s. So we're working with 360. That's after I pay bills and everything like that. I do make sure to include my cash stuffing as part of my bills when I'm planning. That way I have enough left over. If you haven't seen how to save money on Fetch rewards and groceries, I'll link it up here because it is super helpful to make your money make money for you. And if you are new to my channel or you just haven't seen my monthly budgeting, I will also put that up here because that's super helpful if you're trying to figure out, how to put money aside for cash stuffing. Okay, so here we are in the month of October. I had planned out all of my bills and everything that I was spending, and I have already done, let's see, I did one of my budget by paychecks and my second one, and now I'm on to my final cash stuffing. Now I get 5 paychecks for those of you that are new here. My first one is my husband's, and I go ahead and just cash stuff that, and then the second 2 I combo, and the next second 2 I combo. So 3 cash stuffings, 5 paychecks. This makes it easier. I don't want to cash stuff every single time I get paid. That would be too much money coming back and forth. This works for me. So I put my total income here, and then I have my bills, my cash envelopes, my debt snowball, and my sinking funds amount, okay? So let's just make sure that I actually did all the numbers right. So from $2,600, that's my income. And then my bills were $1,840. Let's see how much money we had left after that. $2,600 minus $1,840. So they give us $760 right here. That's how much is remaining to work with. Then I had my cash envelopes of $150. Let's see here, cash envelopes $150. So that gives us $610 left over. And then my snowball is $400. Let's subtract that, giving us a leftover of $210. Then $95 in sinking funds gives us $115 left over, and then $115 in Christmas scratchers and savings challenges, and so that is going to be 0, 115 and a 0 base budget. So all my money has been allotted. And again, this all starts because I had a good monthly plan to start off with. So when I began my plan, let's see if I go back here. In the beginning of the month, I put all my bills and saw my total income, my total expenses, and what was left over. And then for the whole month, I planned my debt snowball. The whole month, I planned my cash envelopes and sinking funds and my savings, like basically whatever was leftovers went to a little bit went to savings. Because I'm in the debt snowball, most of my extra goes to my debt snowball. So that way I just divide this by 3 because I do 3 cash stuffings, and that's what gives me my cash envelope amount. Okay, so now we got the zero-based budget, which means I did it right, which is good. We don't need to adjust anything. Now let's go ahead and fill my envelopes, which it's just so much easier when I do it this way because as you can see, it's all mapped out. I already know what's going where. It makes it much easier. All right, so first up we have car maintenance. That's going to be $20. And 20, 40, 60, perfect. It's going to go in there. Next I have haircuts, and I have 10 going here, and my boys really need to get their haircut, so I'm happy to have this so that I can get them there. And all 4 of my boys have to go and get that done, husband included, so it's usually like 120 bucks. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, so we're just about there for them to get that done. That'll be nice right before the holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas and everything, right? Pet care is going to get 20. And that's good. I'm hoping to get that all saved up before Christmas so he can get groomed and nails cut. And they usually give him a cute like little Christmas scarf and the whole deal. So that'll be good there. Business expenses is getting 5. There shouldn't be too much in here, just 15. Perfect. And I've been really thinking about like 2024, what I want my envelopes, categories to be. Keep thinking about that while you're doing your budget. When you feel like you're short in an area, instead of allowing it to like discourage you, think, you know what, next year that's going to be an envelope that I'm going to work towards so that it's not such a hard pain spot, Health has 20 in here so far. Let's see, what did I put it at? 10 again. Okay, so now we have 30 in here. These are for vitamins, co-pays, things like that. Childcare is getting 40. And usually I do a little bit less, but it was my husband's birthday and then my son's birthday, and so I want to take them both out. We did really fun bowling and a movie for my son, and then actually I'm going out today to go and just take my husband out. We're going to have the whole evening to ourselves and just relax and be kidless, which is really nice when, when you have 6 beautiful babes, you're busy with them most of the time, and so there's very little time for each other, so this will be a sweet time together. Okay, so now these envelopes, if you're new here, I stuff a little bit from every single paycheck into these, and then this goes into my wallet at the beginning of, it'll be November, and then I spend this money all November. So again, I just a little bit from each paycheck, put it in there, pull it out, spend it all month, because I wouldn't have enough just to pull all of this out of one paycheck. Okay, so my hubby's getting 20. And that's 60. And I've asked him if he wants like small envelopes for his wallet. Yeah, no, there's no way. He doesn't want, the men's wallets are so much smaller. It's really hard for them to have different categories. So this what works for him. I just give it to him. He knows he has 60. Once it's gone, it's gone. Often it's still there at the end of the month. He doesn't always spend it. Eating out is going to get 50. And if you are looking for ways to save up for bigger things or how to save some extra money, I think, really trying to visually see how much money you're working with every month and trying to keep as much of it as you can and be really disciplined will make it so that you have a little bit of extra to throw towards savings or debt or something else. So we should have 150. Let's see if we do. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, and 50. Perfect. Eating out has 150. And that is just becoming so expensive. I don't love going out to eat because I feel like it's such a waste of money. But, once a month with the kids, I think it's the experience that they love to go and try somewhere new and do something fun. Date night is going to get 30. I just feel like eating out has become such an expense that's maybe I'm just kind of stingy now. I don't know. I can usually cook at home and enjoy that a bunch more while the kids play and enjoy themselves than sitting at a table. But 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, and 90 for date night, which is great. Next is kids extra, and this is going to be 5. And these are just things that if I forget something, I love to have a little bit extra. And to be honest with you, something always pops up. This time it was the pumpkin patch needed $12, and then the party for fall for apples needed $10. And like, it just, every month there's something small that pops up, and you got to have that extra for pop-ups. Amazon, Etsy spending, or my spending money is going to get 25. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85 in there. Perfect. Next is going to be fun. We try to go do something fun as a family every month, but this one's not going to get anything. I think we already had quite a bit in here, and we did so much for the month of October, you know, and now there's, we have some harvest festivals to go to, and some pumpkin patches to go to, and just, you know, then Thanksgiving's coming right around the corner. Oh my goodness. Okay, miscellaneous. Oops, it's not gonna get anything. We have 10 in there, and it's just an extra category, so I cut it out to put extra money into childcare. All right, so that's it for my cash stuffing. It's all set and ready to go. You'll see a budget with me for November. I will show you how I pull this out and apply it to the next month then. But for now, let's go ahead and do some savings challenges. So I'm trying to keep going with this because, you know, Christmas is right around the corner, and I feel like I have Christmas savings in here, and birthday savings, and back to school thing pops up, and all the stuff. So let me go ahead. Let's get a new color. All right, let's go ahead and color, I don't know, maybe one of these backpacks. Okay, I tried to outline it there because it was kind of hard to see. All right, so we're gonna do 10 in there. Got some 5s going on, let's do that. And this will be good. I'm starting to save for spring photos, which are usually kind of expensive, and anything else that we need at that point. 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. I also like to have these things for, you know, just gifts for the teacher and things like that. All right, for birthdays, let's go ahead and scratch this last one. Of course, it's empty because I just did a bunch of birthdays. So after this, I think we're gonna start coloring them and put money in because I just need to keep this fund going. All right, 35, see, 20, 30, and 5. Perfect. Good little start to those birthdays there. Because now I got about 6 months until my kiddos' birthdays. I think the next one will be in May. So I have my birthday in between there in March, but most of theirs are in May. So we can just start saving up for it. So that'll be good. Clothing. Let's go ahead and do this one here. All right, 5, perfect. I do need to get this going too because I want to go get some winter stuff for the kiddos. 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. And next is Christmas, and we gotta just keep going on this Christmas one so that I have 0 debt at the end of Christmas and it's fully funded, or even better, has money left over to put towards debt. Okay, let's go here. All right, that's going to be 25 for Christmas, and it looks like I have like 40 left. Let's try one more. Let's do this one right here. All right, I'd love to know, like, are you guys like Christmas ready people way ahead of time, or last minute shoppers? How are you feeling about, you know, shopping right now? I know, like, the economy is crazy, and so I kind of feel like it's hard to just know how much money to put aside, because it seems like even Christmas stuff, you know, the food for Christmas and the get-togethers might be more expensive, right? Everything might be a little bit more. I'd love to hear if you could tell me you know, what you're doing for Christmas, if you feel like you need to save more, or you're saving the same amount as you always do, if you have started shopping, or if you're that hold off till Black Friday kind of person. We have 120, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 35. Okay, and then I have 10 extra in here, and I know it's not going to be enough to scratch it, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to put it in there as extra because I know I'm going to need it, and leave it there for next time and allow these to be scratched the following time. All right, that's it for today. For those of you that are new here and maybe need some inspiration, like I said, with budgeting and how to do this all, I'm going to put a video here on how to budget and how I did my October budget. And if you're looking for ways to get ahead and save some more money, I think planning for 1 month ahead is really important. I'll put that video here that will hopefully be an inspiration to you. And as always, I want you to find joy in the journey, and I'll see you next time.